Okay. We are back. Um, and it has been a little bit since we have done the last session for here for this particular group, so I'm going to do the recap. Also, for at least the first part of the session, we're having Dusk substitute Kai um, as Bingus. Um,
Ello gaze.
so, um, interesting schedule for this session, but we're making it work. Um,
Spoil it, everybody. It's my fault because of family dinner stuffs.
it happens. Um, okay, in the previous session, you guys, um, you guys had been investigating the trail of murders that have been going around Coralhaven, and also knowing that you're not going to be able to figure out a lot of the Bingus's debt for probably a little while. But you guys are also trying to find ways of potentially trying to maneuver yourselves into Nom Tuk's favor, in hopes of being able to try and get this debt settled sooner. As well as searching for the other things that you know are around here. Alcander, you know that one of the eyes is somewhere in Coralhaven. Um, and there is also just the looming threat of the cult of the all-seeing eye. But you both have decided to investigate the Non-Took's Opera House that was recently attained by the Took Syndicate, one of the big crime families of Coralhaven. As you guys discovered that whoever was was at fault for all of these murders appeared to be a vampire. Alcander got a lot of deja vu from dealing with Count Strahd von Zarovich in Barovia. And after exploring around the Opera House while using the Etherealness spell, you guys were able to explore a decent amount and eventually found where he was hiding after Bingus fought a large horse-sized phase spider.
Oh yeah.
Which is just really funny because generally, like, for Bingus, a normal spider would be the size of a tarantula or something in comparison. And here he is fighting this very big spider as a very small individual. So, yeah, but, yeah, the giant enemy spider was no match for Bingus. But with that, you guys ran into Rahad, formerly the servant of Strahd, who, Alcander, you believe that you and your companions had thrown him off a bridge. Clearly he lived. And somehow, after defeating him, a flood of letters rained down in the Opera House announcing that Strahd had returned and that he was demanding that the Opera House be given to him. That and he insulted a random guy.
I guess just a random guy catching a stray for no reason.
Yeah, just a random guy getting called fat, but just random guy. Like, hey, this is how you make your villains villains. They just assault one random guy. That and also, Bingus had a couple of items stolen. I believe by none other than a pesky inchling thief you guys have dealt with a few times in the past. being Dwayne. With that, that is where you guys are at. You guys do have reason to believe that Namtok is currently in the theater. Most people are kind of rushing out considering the situation. You guys, I don't believe, are badly beaten, but you guys are definitely have taken at least somewhat of a beating.
Yep.
But with that, what would you guys like to do?
I guess the first thing I want to do is like make a perception check to like get a general like sense of like, it's like at the moment if Strahd is like around or anything, it would be nice to like if he's like just in the big room for some reason, to like maybe like at least see him or catch him, whatever. Or on the other hand, possibly like catch, maybe see that one guy, Dwayne, in the audience or anything.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Lol. Oh wow, that was a dirty 19.
Wow.
Nice.
Or not dirty. Excuse me. Natural 19.
Natural 19.
So 34 total.
34. You look around, and Alcander, you are probably one of the most perceptive individuals, just at all. Considering that's one of your highest things, and you can't roll below 27. You look around, and you, outside of all of the letters that bear this seal, the seal of Barovia and Ravenloft, you do not see anything that would indicate Strahd's presence. You don't see anything. Like, you do recognize a few things, just sometimes it's just like a general air, a little bits of mist occasionally. Kind of the same like spooky vibe that you've noticed around here before, but you do not see Strahd. Clearly Strahd is likely in a safe position right now, and is probably being a bit less careless than he was in Barovia. But you do search for Dwayne. And you're looking everywhere, and with a natural 19, almost as high as you can roll, I'm debating. Let me roll to see if he's even still here. Okay. You look around, trying to scan as many faces as you possibly can. And you see a few that look similar. And you're looking around until you realize that you think you're looking in the wrong spot. As you actually find, you look up into one of the various, I don't know what they're really called. There's like kind of like viewing areas that are above the main viewing area that they'll typically have like VIP areas or VIP booths. You look towards one where you would see you see this is actually, I think, one of the first times you actually have ever seen Nam Tuk before. But you see this inchling man who you don't even know if you could even call him an inchling at this point, because for an inchling, he's he's big. Standing a good 3 feet tall. In fact, you would probably be better off calling him a halfling than an inchling. You see that he's here in a black business suit. You see that he has a cigarette. Just kind of almost unfazed by what's going on. But nearby, you do see a figure, who seems to be darting from booth to booth. Although you can't tell 100% for sure, you are pretty sure that that is more than likely Dwayne.
That gives me a handful of ideas of what to do next. Bottom of the line is I kind of do just get on the wall and just run around to the other side to confront them both.
Okay, you want to get on the wall and do that?
Yeah.
Okay. Bingus, what are you doing?
Probably hanging on to the for the ride.
Okay. Dusk, or is that what you're thinking of having Bingus do?
I think it's probably like the best like thing for him to do, so that like. Oh.
Okay, is my mic working now? Okay, it is.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I think it would be funny if I have Bingus just to hold on to a bookender. He can do that.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Sounds good.
Get back in my pocket and then just hold on
Yeah,
tight.
Bingus jumps into
Exactly.
your coat pocket. The sword's just still hanging out. Because, you know, he just has that sword and can't get rid of it.
Of course.
You guys, you guys kind of run over there. As you see that this figure is moving very quickly, moving towards, where, Nomtok is located.
Ooh, I almost forgot to do something. That's very, very important. That noise came through my microphone. That's funny.
Oh.
I know exactly what he's
1091.
doing.
1091 today, folks.
Oh, you're doing the...
Let's do the Yu-Gi-Oh roll.
Oh, boy.
Yu-Gi-Oh roll.
One moment, I'm grabbing water.
Hold on, I gotta remember how many D20 it is. Or D100, it's 20, right?
20 D100s.
Damn! Damn! Damn!
Alright. Okay. I need Alcander to roll a dex check. To see how quickly he can
what
get
check?
there. Dex check. So just dexterity.
Alright, dexterity.
Is you gotta try and beat him there.
21.
21. You quickly run over there as quickly as you can. Okay. You do see that the Namtuk does have bodyguards, and you see as they seem to take notice and of you as you're being a bit less obvious, or not less obvious. You're being a bit more obvious. and you kind of they kind of turn towards general area, and you see that you can either go directly into the booth, or there's a way where you might be able to slip into the hallway, and try and cut him off there.
Very cool. My brother just came in for his time.
Oh. Cool.
All right. Sounds good.
Well, which way you want to go? You can go either directly into the booth, or you can take it in the hallway.
Oh, yeah, I heard something about the hallway. And I thought that's what I
Yeah,
was
you
gonna
can
do,
either
but
go into the
that's
hallway,
all
or you can go directly into the booth.
right. I feel like both situations have their pros and cons.
It just depends on if you want to directly. One of them you might just have to deal with the bodyguards, and the other one you don't. But you can. And there's a chance, depending on how well he may have rolled, that you might be able to cut him off.
Let's just go in the hallway. Maybe we got a better chance at confronting Dwayne first.
Okay. You. You dive into the hallway. Um. Just as you're able just to dive in there, and you look around. Roll me a perception check.
All right. Meep. Okay, a little bit worse than the other one, but this one was 24.
You look in here. Um, actually, you rolled below a 10, right?
I rolled 9. Yeah.
Yeah. If you then bump it up by 1, because remember you can't roll below a 10. With your reliable talent.
Okay.
Yeah, with the reliable talent,
So
you can't roll below a 10 on the die. This
so
just
those just immediately become a 25. Then?
yeah,
Yep.
yes. Unless it's
Okay.
performance, animal handling, or medicine. As those are the 3 things you're not proficient in. Because goodness, you're proficient in like everything. It's insane.
Yeah, medicine and performance are. Oh, and animal handling. Yeah,
And animal
I didn't see
handling.
that, so.
You roll, and although you're pretty sure you're fast enough, you don't see Dwayne. You look around the. It's almost like he vanished, or decided to go down a different route. But you think about it, and it doesn't quite make sense. Why would Dwayne not go for Namtuk?
I think that might confirm a hunch that I was having in that Dwayne is working with Namtuk.
All right. But you can either try and continue tracking down Dwayne, or you might as well try and take your opportunity to talk with Namtuk.
I think at this point that's probably the better option right now.
Okay. The entrance to where he is located is to that cubby or whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called again. Gosh dang it.
Called a balcony.
Yeah, the balcony, the little balcony. Um, is just kind of right by. It's just really right next to you.
Alright, cool.
Okay. You enter into that little room. That booth. That's what the word I was looking for. And strangely enough, well, you're there. They're there. They're all looking away from you.
What?
They're all just out looking over looking over the balcony.
Oh, because they probably didn't see me vanish into the hallway. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
Are
cool.
you
That's
trying
what I
to
do, right?
call? Are you calling attention to yourself?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What are you doing?
Mr. Nam Took.
You say this. You get no response. Neither the bodyguards move.
Mm-hmm. I think it probably would be better if I look into my pocket looking down to my pocket at Bingus.
What, you want me to say it?
Well, you don't have to say anything. You can like do whatever you want. If you want to like do a mini surprise attack, if you want to just like jump on these guys. Not like attack jump. I mean literally jumping on them.
Hang on, what does Bingus have? Ah, dang, I thought he would have Thaumaturgy. That would have been awesome. If he had Thaumaturgy, I could just have the entire thing shake.
So I guess if you like want to just like jump out of my pocket and get on my hand or shoulder or something and like just
I'm going to jump out of your pocket. I'm going to swing the sword really hard onto the floor.
Okay.
I fight for my friends.
I fight for my.
Hi, Ike.
You did it, not me.
Ike forward smash. Go, my bad frame data.
You do that, and they don't respond.
Something's up. Something is definitely up.
Yup. Okay. If that slam of the sword didn't catch anyone's attention, but I don't want to scream so that everybody in the opera house is ready to hear me.
What do we do?
There's like a bunch of choices to have. I don't know what to do. This is like... And I don't want to actually attack him, because that'll be especially bad.
Of course.
You guys can do other things. You could try to tap him on the shoulder. You could try and do other things. Like, just what are you thinking of doing to try and get his attention?
I'm going to kick his shin.
Actually, hold up. I want to do a... There's 2 detect things that I can do at first level.
Oh, okay. I'm curious.
One's detect evil and good, and the other's detect magic. Which the latter one's more important for this, because...
Okay, if you're casting detect magic, is that through one of your eyes, or is that through?
Yes, through the arcane eye. Through the arcane eye.
Okay, yeah, you can absolutely cast it.
All right,
you cast detect magic, as you're looking, and you get illusion magic.
Oh no!
I knew it. I knew something.
They're fakes.
It figures. That figures.
We need to get moving in case the real guys get here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that being given, what would you guys like to do?
at this point, I think we like just the only thing that we can do that we know of is to continue looking around for Dwayne, or at least like try and follow where he might have gone.
Okay. Um. Oh, I also forgot one thing about the recap to tell you guys. I just remembered was that I think we talked. I don't know if it was at the end of the session or if it was between sessions, but you guys mentioned wanting to try and do something to talk with Namtuk about trying to convince him to let you guys hunt down Strahd as part of a way to pay off Bingus's thing.
Oh, that does sound familiar. I think we might have talked about it in between.
Okay. Um.
But yeah, we can definitely do that because I'm not fully sure like that he would want to lose his opera house this soon.
Yeah. Um. Well, if you guys are looking to try and hunt down Dwayne, what are you guys doing to do that? By the way, the illusion magic is the only magic you are currently sensing.
Okay.
Outside of what you would normally be experiencing from the magic items you guys are holding.
Yep. Maybe we try to split up again.
You good?
We could try that.
I don't know if we did that during this visit in the opera house.
You guys
But-
already did, yes. You guys split
Yeah,
up.
we may as well do it again.
You also don't know if he's left.
I guess I can like take a peek through the balcony again to look for him.
Yeah, you can do that. Roll a perception check
check.
at disadvantage.
Oh, oops. Okay, rolling it again because I already rolled. Oh no!
So what would that? What would that? Oh, that's a nat one.
Yeah, that was a
In
nat
that
one.
case, treat it like a 10 because.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I forgot
25.
that doesn't matter, but yeah,
25.
again. 25.
You do not see him.
Yeah. All right, let's split up and look around.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Bingus, what are you doing to look? Are you wanting to? What are you trying to look for, like, to see if you can figure out where he's gone?
Well, relatively anybody that's very tiny.
You all right. So, like, are you kind of like trying to run through the upper house and try and find other inchlings? What are you trying to do?
I think I'm just trying to find a Dwayne specifically, because I think if anything, Bingus would know what he looks like the most, right?
Yes.
Then yeah, it wouldn't stop him to just skip other inchlings and look for him specifically.
Okay. You run around. Give me a perception or investigation.
Which one's higher? Okay, perception. That is a 23.
You do not see him. Alkander, what are you doing?
Basically just like running through the upper hallways for Dwayne or Namtuk or his
Checking
bodyguard
just like the upper floors, just looking for anything.
Yeah. And I guess if I don't find them up here, I may as well just like start heading down below and stuff.
You look in various places, trying to figure out if you could find anything. You've explored most of it. You're looking. I just sum it up and keep it really quick. You're looking all over the place. You're looking in the rafters. You're looking in areas. Most of the people are starting to leave by this point. I'm not going to make you roll for it. You do not see him. But I will say that you realize you've explored most of the place, and you don't believe you've seen anything. Roll me an investigation check to see if you can find anything about Strahd.
All right. Investigation go. Nat 20.
Natural 20. You are searching through various areas. You look where you guys fought Rahad, and you see that many scorch marks from where you guys used fireballs and other things to try and take down the skeletons.
I forgot that's where the damage came from.
Um, and you don't find much, but as you're going around, you do find in one kind of random secluded room. You do find a item called you haven't really seen this, but it is called the Icon of Ravenloft. You may add it to your inventory.
Okay. Alright, manage inventory. Icon of Ravenloft, there you are. And to backpack. So I wanna take a look-see at this thing. Okay, this is a bit more complicated than I thought. I did not think it was gonna be the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because is it actually a statue? Or is that just part of the description?
It's a foot tall statue. It's like weighing about 10 pounds.
Neato.
But if you look at that, that is all you're able to find.
And is that specifically in the upper floors or just around all the
It
hallways?
is specifically in the upper floors.
Okay.
So
I guess so that
you imagine that unless there is some sort of secret compartment area that is somewhere else within the opera house, that Strahd is not here. But unfortunately, under the current circumstances, you guys aren't able to really search more. As most of the people for the upper stuff are occupying the lower floors, getting ready for like kind of closing things up, and you guys imagine that it won't be long before you guys probably get escorted out. So unless you feel like fighting some guards to stick around longer, you guys will probably want to leave.
Yeah, I guess we may as well.
Yeah, we don't have a choice.
Probably
We
just
don't
gonna
really
like
have a good shot.
as I'm running down the stairs, I'm probably gonna take a gander through the hallways that I'm running through. But otherwise, just heading back down.
Okay, sounds good. It is, kind of like, it is later in the evening. Most opera house performances take place around then. But there is definitely a lot of buzz about what happened in the opera house today. But you're not really sure what you guys can do. There is the idea that you guys had earlier about talking to Nantuk. You imagine you might be able to do that now if you would like to.
If we find him.
Well, you do know where to go to. You do know where the Took Mansion is, and you might be able to try and seek an audience with him now that you might have something that could be actually valuable to him.
I suppose we may as well.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Sounds good to me. You guys head over to the Took Mansion. And you guys have been here before. As it feels like it was only a day or two earlier that you guys were here last. But you see, like, the guard ship's adjusted, and there's a new guard here. Still a very large individual, very bulky and strong. As a lot of the Coralhaven crime families prefer. As he's just going to kind of turn to you guys and says, "What is your business here at the Took Mansion?"
We demand to see Mr. Took himself, right now.
A demand, you say?
Yes.
And who are you to demand things of Mr. Took?
Bingus steps in. I'm his nephew. I'm his nephew.
Ah,
want
I
to talk.
see. Bingus McBingus. You do owe quite a debt. Unfortunately, if this appointment is about your debt, I have you booked for an appointment in about 2 months.
Oh, we're very well aware of that, but this is way more important than just this stupid appointment. This is about the Opera House.
About the Opera House, you say?
Let me guess, you're not aware of what just happened in there?
I have heard some reports. But I assure you that we have the situation under control.
Really?
Yes? We're doing what we
Well, in
can.
that case, have fun. Oh, no.
And pray
well,
tell.
in that...
Then pray tell, why was Mr. Took and some bodyguards under an illusion spell? Is there something you're hiding?
That is simple security procedure. Mr.
Uh-huh.
Took watches from a different remote location. The illusions are simply a decoy.
What, is he too scared to even like see the first show? He already knows of the danger that was to become.
You insult my master?
So what if I am?
You know, even for a guard such as yourself, whether current or formerly one, I believe you know that would be considered a criminal offense.
All I'm saying is that if you don't let us see him now, good luck trying to avoid the Opera House getting repossessed.
Yeah, for sure. If you guys come crawling back to us, we're probably not going to help you.
Well, it depends. Do you believe you have anything of actual use?
Like what?
You say that you're trying to bring problems. If you're simply just trying to bring problems to the attention of Mr. Took, then I believe that there's no reason for why you can't just tell me and let it be.
Okay. In that case, how about this? This icon of Ravenloft that I found.
Do you wish to trade this?
Not so much trade, unless you're willing to tell me what you would be trading me it for.
I could give you maybe 10 gold pieces for it.
Hmm.
You're not seriously considering this, are you?
No, of course not.
Well, I don't know
But to
what
think
your little
you
statue is supposed to mean. So, it just looks like a little priest kneeling down.
Well, put it this way: when I found it and put it away, I felt more than just what a statue would have, which a statue would normally have nothing. I felt some magical stuff in this thing.
Okay, but even still, your statue proves nothing.
All right, suit yourself. I guess we'll be on our way then.
Alright. Okay. You guys turn to leave. Um. Um. As. Um. Um.
You forgot to ambush him.
What? You forgot what?
What?
You forgot what he was gonna say. Get him.
As you turn to leave, something changes. As the guards stop you from leaving. Um.
Oh boy.
This is like, as the guard from before calls you, it's like, actually, come back here.
Hmm.
I have. You see, as there is a. You see a small, like, inchling servant boy. Probably not very old, but just who kind of runs off from the guard. Apparently, having told him something. Believe it or not, Namtuk has actually requested your presence.
Hmm.
However, it appears that it is on matters unrelated to the Opera House. Or your debt.
Hmm.
If you will follow me, I will take you to him.
Well, if it's the only way we'll be able to see him, then so be it. Let's go.
Um, you guys are taken back down a couple hallways, and it feels like you guys are sent down a long, winding path through the mansion. Um, as you guys go through various hallways, where various rewards and tributes to the Took family are put on display, almost as if trying to show a grand display of the Took family's wealth and power and prestige. Um, um, Reminding you that you are in fact meeting with one of the most likely the most powerful person in Coralhaven. Um, you see that there are guards everywhere. Um, so no matter what you do, you get the sense that even with your guys' very intense capabilities, that trying to pick a fight with anyone here is probably a bad idea.
I mean, I wouldn't think to do that anyway, so yeah.
You guys, but eventually you guys are met to a grand hall. Um, and a grand door. Um, and as you approach, you see there are two servants who open the door. Revealing what appears to be almost a throne room. However, you see as this man, very dressed in a very fine suit, almost exactly as you had seen it from the illusion. The very pristine suit and smoking a cigarette. Namtuk looks over you, and the way this hallway is designed somehow manages to make him look bigger than he is. Make him look almost what would be normal sized for a human. But it is simply just the way the room was shaped in his position, where seems to be just a little bit closer than it looks like he is. Giving the illusion of him being a bit bigger than he is. A bit larger than life. By his foot, you see a simple brown bag.
Oh, it's Lum's thing. I mean, biggest.
As Bingus, you were hit with just flashbacks of when you negotiated this deal and hurriedly signed the contract so that you could be able to get off your pinecone business.
Hang on, guys. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Oh, and
No.
literally like the worst timing.
I know, it's unfortunate. But I just gotta do this real quick.
Okay, one moment. Well, in that case, he's going to address you first, Alkander. As he's going to look to you, his hands kind of clasped together. It's like, Alkander Wyvern. It is good to meet you in person. Once.
All right, we're good.
Well, either way, we're starting with Alkander. There's just Alkander Wyvern. And my nephew, Bingus McBingus. It is a pleasure to be able to meet you in person for once. And it has been quite some time, dear nephew. I happen to, my guards happened to report, that they had seen the both of you, at my opera house, and I must say, it is a glorious thing for this house, and I very much hope that you're able to appreciate, the majesty of the place. Although, this is not what I'm about, but it does seem that you guys apparently did have some words for me before we get into business.
Mm-hmm.
So, I will let you guys start.
Well, in case you're not already aware, your opera house is under a threat.
Indeed, I am aware. Do you
I
have
could,
a
I
do
think,
you have a solution to propose?
I can't exactly say that I do, but I can at least hope that since um I have I and a few others have dealt with this person that was responsible for this threat of your opera house. Um,
Oh, you
it
don't
could very
say.
well be possible that we might be able to take him down, but as of right now, it's not looking like that yet.
So you're offering to try and deal with this threat for me?
Well, not just for you, but for all of this entire region, because this it does affect everybody else and not just you.
Indeed.
But
Well,
but that being said, the answer is yes to hopefully try and put a stop to him.
well, in that case, name your price.
Name my price.
Yes.
What's that supposed to mean?
You are you're wanting a contract to authorize yourselves to go and hunt down this criminal um who is attempting to um take away my opera house.
Yeah. Why does it have to come to a
So,
contract?
what's your price? What do you seek of this? Do you only seek to take down this Strahd out of the goodness of your own heart? I mean, I'm always willing to accept free work.
Hmm.
It's not just that.
Well, I guess when you put it that way, there are some things that we will that we can have as our price. First and foremost, this guy's debt and his stuff back.
Hmm, that is a big ask. Tell me, Bingus McBingus, how much do you owe? How much do you owe me now?
Isn't it around like 500,000?
500,000,
Not
you
higher.
say?
Not higher. Because I know the interest has been going up like crazy.
Well, if
So
you
it
had
could be
been
more than
here about maybe a month earlier, it might have been that much.
that. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be more.
Unfortunately, it is quite a lot more than that. In fact,
What's that?
it's nearly doubled since then.
Uh, a million.
Yes? And to be honest, 1,000,000 gold pieces for one man, quite a bit much.
You don't say.
That's enough to run this town for a month. The
Are
entire
you? Are
town.
you? Sorry.
You on 1,000,000 gold pieces alone, you could run every operation, run all the sales and everything in this town for a whole month.
Are you admitting to wanting to do that yourself?
To be honest, I believe my own forces are perfectly capable.
It's already starting to sound like a dictatorship.
So, I would say your price is too high. Unless you have other offers.
Hmm. Silence from Dusk is reassuring.
I'm thinking, bro. I'm thinking.
You're thinking. Lots of thinking.
Like I've run out of ideas. You gotta come pull up something out of your ass.
I really don't know, bro. Oh, wait, I do have like 53,000 platinum. Bingus does have like 53,000 platinum.
I don't know if that would actually be able to do it.
That'll be able to take at least half of the debt.
You could do a payment. That could be acceptable. But even
Half of the
still,
debt
it
paid
won't.
right now. Half of the debt paid right now. However, the rest will be paid off as we take but taking down Strahd will be counted as the other half of the payment.
Could potentially be an offer. But it is still a bit much. However, if you are looking for a task that might be able to accomplish or that might be able to resolve your debt, might I give a counter offer?
Go ahead.
Go on.
Okay. You're going to see as he's going to reach into his back pocket. And he's going to pull out a spherical object.
Oh no!
Alcander,
I
you
knew it.
recognize this. It
Oh,
is very
son
similar.
of a bloody biscuit! You
This
have
is an eye. I believe that the reason that the cult of the all-seeing eye has been attacking Coralhaven over and over again is because of this. I, just like everyone else in Coralhaven, have grown tired of these attacks. So, for 500,000 gold, you may buy this eye. However, that is not where the deal ends. I want you to complete your quest, Alcander, on one condition. I want you to bring me back something. I want you to
Like
bring
what?
me an egg.
Oh, what? Sorry.
I want you to bring me an egg.
An egg.
Not just any egg.
Oh, it's the
A dragon egg.
yeah. There it is.
So go.
You want that? You want that dragon egg?
Yes. And if you bring me that dragon egg, I will pay off Bingus's debt in full.
Already not looking forward to that because, for all I know, it could take a much longer time to find the last eye I need.
It could. But seeing as I have this eye, you will not be getting it any other way.
Which you are right about.
So, you may either use your 500,000 gold to buy this eye, or you can give up on your quest. And you may vampire hunt if you so please, but you will not be getting any rewards from me.
So, question. By 500,000, are you referring to the 500,000 that Bingus has right now?
Yes.
Okay. because I definitely do not have the money for this at all. So,
It seems that you guys are working together. So, if you guys are both willing to pitch in on expenses, then that's how it'll work. I will say, though, if you are not able to return to me with an egg, Bing's debt will continue to gain interest.
two questions then. First and foremost, why do you want the egg?
There are many benefits, but mostly for novelty. There is no other show of power than being able to show a trophy of dominating your enemies.
Well, let me guess. You're gonna. Why am I brainfarting this term? You're gonna take the credit for our accomplishment.
I might, if only to the point of saying that you were sponsored.
I mean, out of character, that was like something I was like thinking of, like, oh, is this guy gonna like just do that?
However,
Definitely sounds like something you would do.
there
Yeah.
are other reasons. It is an egg, after all, and eggs can hatch.
And second question, is there a specific time limit to when we should have this egg back to you by?
I am willing to give you 2 months.
2 months.
2 months.
It's okay. Again, out of character, I was actually expecting like a much shorter time, like just 1 month. But 2 months actually sounds really good.
I believe you already have most of the eyes you need anyways.
Yeah, that's correct. 2 months. Well, I was expecting a much worse time, so I'll take that.
Okay. Oh,
Well,
and one more thing. If you guys are willing to accept this contract. Well, are you willing to accept this contract?
what were you gonna say first?
Nothing of much importance. Only that if if you wish to see your family once more, I would suggest you see this through.
You're kidding.
What did you just say? Are you telling me you're holding his family hostage?
Of course. With the debtor gone, the debt falls to his family. Someone must pay the price. So do this, and I will free your family.
I have much of a choice.
We don't have a choice.
All right then.
Well, Mr. Took, you are lucky that I'm not one to get irrationally angry and start attacking, but you have yourself a deal. A very, very thin line deal, but a deal.
All right then. And he's going to snap his fingers as um a scribe is going to come into the room, and he is going to begin to dictate the details of the contract. As this scribe quickly writes it all down. And he's going to look it over, not with approval, and he's going to turn it to you. Do you wish to kind of go through the contract, or do you just plan just to sign?
I want to look through in case he like decided to hide some sort of scam in there.
You look through, and most of it. Actually, you look through it. Roll me an investigation check.
Damn. Natural 3. I got roll 17.
Do you wish to use one of your spell slots, because that's one of your features? You can use a pack if you can spend a pack slot to reroll, like a luck point.
Which spell slot would it just be like a
Fifth
one
level.
of my 5th level slots or something?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Trying to remember the thing about how like gaining my spells back works.
You get those back on like a short rest. So basically, you'll get that. Like if you like rest for a night, you'll get that back, because remember we changed the rules for long rests to be a full 3 days. Short rests will constitute like most breaks will count as a short rest. Though I am probably going to be a little bit less likely to give you them. But like if you like rest for a night, you'll get it back.
I'm assuming for short rest is you're just gaining one spell slot back at a time.
No, actually, you gain all of your 5th level slots.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, the ones above 5th level will require a long rest.
All right, I'm taking a shot.
Okay.
Much better roll. I got a 30 this time.
Great. You look through. You see one small thing. But it is. For the most part, it's very fair. There is one small thing, and that is that the debt will no longer cover just Bingus, but will also be it will now be under everyone involved. Which means that you and everyone else in the party will now be obligated to complete that debt.
Oh.
So
which then means as soon as the party reunites, we have to focus on getting that egg.
Well, I mean, I would assume that was a given anyway, like with or without.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so basically it's no longer under just Bingus, it's under everyone.
I mean, like it does make sense. Like even if we didn't have that part in there, we like specifically that part of like having the debt over everybody's head. Like Alcander and Bingus probably would have explained the thing to everybody and like get everybody's help that they get to fight the Ender Dragon.
It doesn't change much, but basically if you guys were to fail the quest, everyone's paying for it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, like,
it's
knowing us in this campaign, we definitely can do it.
You definitely can.
So I mean,
hell, in the one shot, like just only 3 of us were able to take him down.
Well, that was because we were using.
That was the
just...
one shot. I know it's going to get buffed. I know it's.
It's way buffed. And I don't know if that's going to be a full party thing or not. We'll see.
But yeah, no, like I definitely
all I'm saying, put me in, coach.
I definitely like scowl at that, like like, oh, cool, but I'm sure the others will understand this, and they probably would have like been able to like help with that anyway. And I go ahead and sign.
Okay. Bingus, you signing as well?
Yep.
Cool.
Put me together.
Oh, you mind giving me a hand? I can't seem to reach the desk.
You're in my pocket still.
No. Bingus
I
probably
can't
would be.
reach the desk. I'm in your pocket. I can't reach it.
Just jump.
Um,
Oh.
and he's like, very good. Um, and also I forgot to mention one condition that's meant under there as well is that Mr. Took and no one that he has employed will intervene.
Okay.
So you have that
Yeah.
promise that no one that he has employed will intervene.
Oh.
Which
Meaning that
means
there's still a chance Dwayne just
There's
swoops
still,
in.
yeah. And it's like with the completion of the contract, it's like awesome. You guys, hand over the gold. So Bingus will no longer be very over
50,000
uncovered.
platinum.
Well, over 1,000 pounds of gold. That was just hanging out in Alcander's pocket.
It's just like how does this guy got hammer space?
Yeah, it's hammer
Um,
space. It literally is.
You guys can Bingus, you can subtract 5,000 gold. 500,000. That's what I meant.
I cannot do that. You'd have to do that.
Oh right, I will do that. Um Where's all the 500,000 gold? Oh wait, why
The
is it all
50,000 platinum.
It's in the platinum.
Because it was organized.
Oh boy. Okay. I gotta figure out how much platinum. Alright. Oh wait. There we go. So it's gonna be like 5,000 platinum. Wait, no.
50,000. 50,000.
50,000. Yeah.
50,000 per. Wait, that's electrum pieces. Okay. 50,000, and we're going to remove that. Okay. Bingo still has a good amount of gold, but not as much. No longer crazily over the what he should be able to carry. And Namtuk is also here. It's like also, nephew. I believe this is yours. He's going to. It's like, normally I would require the debt to be paid in full before I would return this to you, but I'm feeling quite generous. We managed to find this on a thief that we apprehended. So, I suggest trying to keep a closer eye on it so that it doesn't happen again.
Understood.
As if he wasn't doing that in the first place.
And we will see to it that your thief is taken care of and dealt with appropriately.
I would hope so, because turns out that thief was stealing from a lot of people in that opera house.
Indeed, it is another problem that was brought to our attention.
Alright then.
Okay. Anyways, you have 2 months. I expect to see you back here by then. Or, remember, he looks to Bingus. It'll be a lot harder to see your family. In fact, you'll be joining. Actually, I hope to see you back in 2 months, or you'll be joining your family. Okay. And with that, you guys are promptly escorted out.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? In the meantime, it is late at night. Are you guys wanting to rest for the evening?
Yeah, let's just get back to the tavern.
Okay.
To the Salted Sailor Tavern. 120 feet, lol.
Okay. You guys head back to the Salted Sailor Tavern. Bingus, your wallet is significantly lighter. And you have paid at least half of your debt. And you guys now have a new quest. As you guys approach the tavern, though, you do a thought does come to mind. As you kind of look out over the shoreline, and you remember that all of the ships are still stuck here.
Wait, sorry, what?
All of these ships are still stuck in the port.
Oh, okay. So I guess there's still a quote-unquote sea monster.
And
I mean, I know that was verified. That's why my. Actually, no. That's I forgot that's unrelated to the thing that my team members were doing. My friends.
mhm. You are also able to meet back up with your friends.
Boy, I can't wait to hear what they have to say about it.
As there is a healthy amount of talk about what happened, and you're able to keep it simple. You are able to kind of work on filling them in on who Strahd is. And the that party is able to kind of keep that in mind and continue working on your quest. However, you guys are now on a time crunch, and if you guys wanted, you still could try and deal with Strahd. But Strahd, being elusive as he is, you guys don't know if he would be able to, if that would be something you guys would have time for.
Yep.
Is there anything you guys would like to do before you guys decide to retire for the night?
Well, definitely like definitely explaining to them the thing about that we have 2 months and that they're technically like part of it too.
Mm-hmm. Well, that party, they're not. That was mostly you and anyone who joins in that quest. What I meant was the party being like the champions of Dusk.
Oh.
Yeah, they're not involved with it.
Kind of unfortunate because technically they were like part of the quest since the start.
Well, yes, but they were hired for a different reason. They weren't there with you when you assigned that contract. I was meaning more the actual like players of the campaign.
Yeah.
So you guys are able to talk with them. Anything you guys are doing before you're going to bed? Or are you guys not going to bed?
Maybe doing the same thing as last time where we're like, it's like I don't remember exactly like how we did it last time, but I remember we were like we were able to like semi-witness the murder and confront Strahd, assuming that was him.
Yeah. So you guys are gonna go to bed?
Yeah, go to bed and like do like the that whole thing again.
Okay, sounds good. You guys may both take a short rest as you guys rest for the night.
Alright.
All right, Dusk. We're having yep. We can have Bingus take a short rest and probably recover HP.
I
Ooh,
cannot
70
do anything about that.
Oh right.
I forgot.
For Gore. Okay. Let's just have him.
Yeah, my bro just barged in.
Yeah, 1 second. We're just gonna keep rolling dice as we get closer to Mac. Oh.
I rolled like 7 for my short rest, and it actually like did a lot. Why the frick is it? Oh, I think it's because I didn't hit the short rest button. No, wait, no? Why does it still count that I can use my hit dice? What?
Yeah, well, I just need to figure out. Alright, so, out of 96. Or 196. I just am going ahead and using hit dice for Bingus.
Mm.
Oh, I didn't actually roll the dice. Alright, fine then. We'll just have to do the quick roll 5d10. Oh, that's 60-10. Oh well. Okay, so we'll do. Alright, so 4. Okay. I think that's all Bingus is going to use for this. Well, actually, you probably want to get closer to full. Alright. Alright, that's close enough. He's 5 off. Okay. Oh, I just realized I had a different music I could be playing during this whole thing, but it's fine. Oh well, it is fine. Because I could just go to Persona music.
Oh, no.
Anyways, considering where you guys are at, you guys need to make a game plan.
Yeah, because we can't just be going willy nilly anymore.
You guys are on a time crunch. You guys need to figure out some sort of way to clear the ports.
Clear the what?
You guys need
Clear
to
the
find a
ports.
way to free the ports. You need to find a way to be able to move out. That is going to be your Alcander, you have 1 eye remaining that you need to obtain. And that would be the Rogue Eye, which you know is somewhere in the western jungles.
Oh yeah, I need to get the other one that Silk gave me, right?
Yes, it is the Evil Eye.
Evil Eye, adding to my equipment.
Yep, it's on there. Try to remember what it does.
Let me.
Oh, it's a +1 to saving throws, attack rolls, and ability checks. It's like a little. It's like a lucky charm, like a little luck stone.
Oh, I moved it to my. Maybe moved it to my backpack with the rest. There we go. Okay. Evil Eye. Oh, that just buffed some stuff. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, it buffs like all of your checks, all of your saves.
It actually did. Let's go.
Oh, let me
Yeah.
see this. Let me see this.
It's attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
Oh.
I'm just like clicking back and forth to see what's been buffed.
Yeah, it's basically
All
like a
that actually-
+2 stat buff
actually, I think
across the board.
Yeah, just like everything's +3 except for the checks at the top.
Yep.
Sweet.
Okay. But you guys only have. You guys now know that you guys need to accomplish this in the next 2 months for the deal's off.
All right. I don't think there's much we can like necessarily like do here still.
So, are you guys think? What are you guys thinking of doing?
I mean,
How fast
what
is-
could we do to get these ports out of here, or these ships out of here, out of the port?
Well, you know they're being trapped because of the sea monster.
Like, I don't know what we could do against that.
Bingus, dost thou have any ideas?
I do not.
Well, I guess you guys could start by investigating, seeing what you could find.
True.
Investigation check go?
Well, where do you guys want to investigate? That's the question.
I don't know.
Well, if you're investigating a sea monster, what do you think you're going to investigate?
I guess first and foremost, where is like the most recent sighting of the sea monster, if at all?
It would be out in the ocean. Probably not too far off from the ports.
Yeah, but like, is it like in the north side? Is it in the south side?
Just like straight out. Basically, they haven't been able to really. No ships have been able to successfully leave the port.
Are we able to do anything from the surface?
No, you might be able to look out over the horizon. Or maybe try and talk to people, see if you can find any information. Maybe eyewitness accounts.
You know what? Bingus, would you... How would I put it this way? I do some looking out and you go and look for information if possible.
Sure.
Okay. Alcander. So you head out to the port, and you look out over the horizon. I need you to give me a perception check.
Perception check plus 18, here we go. And that's a 5 on that dice, so 23.
And if it's a 5 on the dice, remember it jumps to a 10.
Yeah. That's funny. It's just like, just a 5 from that, so 28.
Alright. You look out over the horizon. Just trying to, like, see if there's anything weird with the water. But as you look, you actually see something. Not movement in the water, though. Ships. Approaching.
Huh? Huh? That does not sound good.
Roll me a history check.
History check, you got it. Oh, that was almost a nat 20. 31.
You are thinking about this. And it is strange. But then you realize something. The port is full. And all ships appear to be accounted for, with the exception of a few that took damage. From the monster. The others seem to have remained here. There shouldn't be more ships approaching.
This is an outside ship.
And then you go kind of list through like potential, and then you realize what it probably is. Pirates.
Uh-oh.
And you actually, but you think to yourself, like, it should be fine. With the monster here, the pirates shouldn't be able to approach.
That's what I'm thinking right
Or
now,
at least they shouldn't. But you see, as strangely off in the distance, you see as the ships appear to be rapidly approaching. And you see as the water begins to disturb, as this Leviathan off in the distance actually manages to attack one of these ships, and you see it in action for a moment. There is indeed a sea monster. But you see as all of the other ships respond, as strange mechanisms seem to extend outwards from each ship. Almost as if the ships have decided to function like planes, they begin to take off.
What?
As they begin not just rocketing towards, they are flying towards Coralhaven. Both you and Bingus immediately hear as warning bells begin to go off across the city as pirates are quickly approaching.
Oh boy, this is gonna turn out ugly.
And you quickly, you guys have a few short moments before the ships arrive. What are you guys doing?
Well, definitely, like, it might be best to regroup with my friends.
Yeah.
Because this is their mission. I think it would, like, for the time being, it would be, like, best to assist them with this for now.
Are you trying to focus Bingus or your friends first?
Wait, what was the question?
Are you focusing on being with Bingus first or your friends first?
I guess Bingus first, because I know like he's still like in the city.
Okay. Bingus, you don't even get the chance to talk to anyone before the warning bells begin to go off. And you, having lived in Coralhaven for a little while, you understand what this means. And that is that there is an attack and that everyone needs to seek shelter. You are able to quickly reunite with Alcander. And Alcander, you begin to make your way towards the Salted Sailor Tavern. But not before you hear a loud whistle of an approaching projectile as a explosion erupts from the front of the Salted Sailor. You don't blocking any way into the tavern. I need you guys to roll for initiative.
Yikes. Oh, nice, 28.
Dirty 20.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll. Wow, double 19s. So Alcander, you got 38?
28.
28. Lum, what'd you get? Not Lum.
Dirty
Bingus.
20.
Bingus, you got dirty 20? Okay.
Dirty 20.
Believe it or not, pirates are going first.
Gosh dang it.
I mean, you did say double net 19s.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. But...
So you guys see as right after this happens, the ship flies overhead. As you see a few pirates jump off. As you see that these pirates are the Cruel Crew, a group of lizard folk pirates. You see, as we're going to jump into combat, we're gonna grab the map. We're just gonna use this for now. As you're gonna see two hulking pirates alongside some other ones, and then you see a few others that seem just to have a few instruments ready. Oh, wrong one. Alrighty. And we are going to, and let me pull up a couple stat blocks. And yes, we're using Gangplank Galleon for this.
Amazing.
Okay. Alright. We're going to start as this one is going to attack. These two brutes are both going to come up and attack you first. And as they do this, Kander, I need you to roll a perception check again.
Perception, you got it. 29.
Okay. You've interacted with the Cruel Crew before. They've occasionally do this, and typically their attacks are relatively uncoordinated. But you see as this time, something's much more coordinated than happened before. And you see as upon the scales of these lizardfolk pirates, you actually see runes. Runes that you only know to be familiar with the cult of the All-Seeing Eye. It appears your foes have joined forces.
Oh boy.
Okay. Alright. We're gonna start with Bingus. Alright, the Cruel Berserker is going to make 3 attacks against you.
Alright.
Okay, and that is going to be a 24 to hit, a 12 to hit,
Miss.
and a 22 to hit.
All 3 miss.
Okay. And then Alkander, we're going to do yours. Okay, that is going to be 2 29s and 1 critical hit.
Ah, dang. Well, the 29's miss.
Okay, sounds good.
But don't I have like a thing that like I? Oh wait, no, I think I might be thinking of or something like.
Yeah. You can uncanny dodge this.
I'm definitely uncanny dodging. Yeah. I was thinking of like the nulling crits thing, but that's not me. I forgot.
Oh, yep. Oh, actually, you're going to take 20 points of slashing damage, and then you're going to take 30 points of thunder damage.
30 points of thunder damage?
Yep.
I'm uncanny dodging it, unless I can uncanny dodge both attacks.
You can they're one attack.
Okay. Okay, so
So if you uncanny dodge it, you're taking half of both.
Yeah. So you would take 10 points of slashing damage and 15 thunder damage.
15 thunder, yeah.
So it's 20 overall because I have a resistance to slashing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
And then they're going to use their bonus action to use Frenzied Rush. As each ally within 30 feet of them is going to be able to use their reaction to move half of their speed towards you guys.
Okay.
So they are going to. I just need to check how far that is. That's going to be. Okay, these three. Okay. Then we're going to have the. All right. And then we're going to have the other pirates come in. They're going to come over here, and they are going to. And they are going to make. They are both also going to make 3 attacks. So against Bingus. Okay, that's going to be a 24, a 38, and a 37.
Okay, those last 2 hit.
Yeah, as you're going to see as they miss their first attack, but then you're going to see one of the runes glow as they're going to have a guide. They're going to have their strikes be guided by magic, as they're going to be able to manage to hit you twice. Okay, you're going to take, and you're going to take 23 points of piercing damage for the first attack. Actually, you're going to take for each one, so just double that. So you're going to take 46 points of damage.
Yep, there we go. 145.
And then they're going to use Pirate's Charm. And they're gonna, and I need you to make a Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Oh my goodness. That's a natural 19. That's a 24.
Natural 19. Okay. You are not going to be You're not going to be subject to Captain's Charm. Not Captain's Charm. Pirate's Charm. So you're not charmed. All right. And I'll counter this. The other one's going to make 3 attacks against you. The first one's going to be a 37.
Gadget.
Okay. And that's going to be so take. You're going to need to take I believe it's 26. Yeah, 26 points of 26 points of piercing damage for the first one.
Okay, piercing. So 13.
And that's another 38.
Damn it. My AC is 32.
And then the last attack is going to be a 25.
Whew.
You're immune to charm, so that's not going to do anything to you.
Okay. What if the second attack for damage?
Wait. Oh, wait. It's also going to do 26.
Alright. 13 more damage. So I guess I basically just took the full damage of one, and the other
Yep.
missed.
Yep. Okay. And then I just realized I forgot to pull up one thing. And this one's going to move over here. And they are going... This one right here is going to attack you. Attack you, Alkander. And they're going to first start by attacking you. They're going to use their scimitar to attack you. Oh wait, hold up, that's not speed advantage. Okay, that's going to be 34 to hit.
Darn.
Okay, you're going to take 32 points of slashing damage.
32, is that what I heard?
Yep.
Alright, 16.
And you're going to take 14 points of poison damage.
14 points of poison damage. Damn it.
And you now have the poisoned condition, unless you're immune to that.
I'm not.
You're not immune to that? Okay. Okay. Sounds good. And then...
Ooh, actually, wait a minute.
Oh, what's up?
Don't I have, hang on. I can activate shield, right?
Yes, you can.
I can never find where that is on my thing.
Oh, it's on your under your spells. First level. You want to add 5 to your AC?
Yeah, may as well.
Okay, sounds good. So yeah, your AC is going to go up by 5.
I think I went up for actually more than I expected. It's part of the special thing. So,
Okay.
shoot, I need to retake the heal myself from the damage.
Okay, and then they're gonna. They still got 2 more attacks.
Okay. Well, I'm taking my 30 health back, so.
Okay. That is going to be a 37.
Damn it!
Wait, does that hit or does that miss? Shield lasts till the end of the round, by the way.
That hits because.
Oh, that just barely hits. Oh my gosh.
With the shield,
you can add that 30 damage back.
God dang it, you cheater.
And that's going to be the next one's going to be a 32.
Okay. Well, glad I did have the shield because 32 is my AC.
So it missed.
Yep. Okay.
I did not remember how to get poison off of me.
You gotta use like a spell thing. There's like a spell that you can use to get that off of you. I don't know if you guys have it. Okay. These guys are going to kind of move. And because of their position, and everyone else's position, Alkander, they're not going to attack you because you're surrounded by other guys. So they're both going to focus Bingus. As they're going to pull out pistols.
God.
Alright. I'm just going to go ahead and roll those attacks. Okay, that is going to be a 30, a 26, and a critical hit.
So how much was it?
A critical hit?
Yeah, how much is that?
That's like a 40.
Okay, 40 hits, but what were the other two?
The other one was a 30, and the other one was 22. I think.
Okay, those two miss. I'm just taking
20.
one.
Okay. Alright. Okay, and you're gonna take, wow, that's actually a pretty good attack. You're gonna take 38 points of piercing damage.
Yay. Ah.
And then the other one's going to attack you, Bingus. So that was one. Okay, that is a 29, a 30, and a 39.
Same case. Same case.
Okay, so you'll just take that damage again.
Ah. Ah.
All right, and now then you have actually these two guys in the back aren't really going to do anything, as they are just jamming out. As they are playing they're jamming out and they're playing a tune. You imagine it does something, but as of yet, you have yet to see what it does. Okay, and it is your guys' turn.
Okay.
Yours was a dirty 20, right? Dusk?
Yeah, mine was a dirty 20.
Alright, so I'm first and foremost, I'm disengaging to get these assholes off of me. I'm gonna back up there. And I'm going to specifically do Cone of Cold on all of these assholes.
Alright, is that 60 feet?
I actually don't know. Should go check that. Shoot, where's the There you are. No. I'm just trying to get the ruler. That is for both, yes.
Okay, so yeah, it does hit him. Cool. Okay, and that's going to
Alright.
cold?
Going to Cold.
Okay, so go ahead and roll damage. I'm going to go ahead and roll a bunch of saves.
Alright, 35 is the damage.
Okay, wow, that rolled hilariously bad, actually. What's your DC? Check the spell sheet.
23.
23? Okay.
23.
Oh yeah.
All but one's gonna fail.
Wow.
And that would be, if I can pull up Owlbear, that is gonna be this guy. This guy succeeds.
Damn, that's crazy.
Okay.
Alright.
Double check the thing. However, none of them are down.
Oh. I see. Alright, well, I'm gonna...
Actually, wait, hold on. I forgot about those guys in the back. Those guys in the back, they're not down, but the music is only interrupted for a brief moment. Yeah. Okay, so that's your action?
That was my action, yes. Don't I still have the ability to shoot a couple crossbows, or is that...
You used your bonus action to disengage.
Oh yeah, true.
Are you wanting to move farther away so they can't reach you?
That's definitely what I'm doing, yeah. I was just trying to... Like, right here, I believe is 30. Yeah, that's 45 total, yeah.
Okay, Bingus, what are you doing?
Alright.
That's a giant explosion.
You read my mind exactly.
Is that a fireball?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What level are you casting at?
Let's be funny. Let's cast this at 6th.
Okay, sounds good. Go ahead and roll the damage.
So how many? How much
actually,
D6 is
I
this?
think I can actually.
How much D6 is this gonna be?
So fireball is 3rd level. Okay, so it's 8d6,
11d6.
11d6.
Nice. Do it.
$38.
38. Okay.
Roll those saves.
Sounds good. Holy crap, the highest number I rolled on any of the dice was a 12. All of them fail.
Let's go.
Let's go, dude.
Okay. Okay, and so that's how much damage to all of them?
38.
38. Okay, sounds good. None of them are downed, but a couple of them are close. Bingus, you doing anything else? Or you just gonna sit there and take it?
Hang on, I'm trying to see what I can do.
You get probably a second wind.
Yes, sir. What's his movement?
Oh, also, I forgot.
50.
What's Bingus's health? I have not been keeping track.
His health is at 69.
It's what?
69.
Wow. Nice. He's not looking great.
And I have made my movement. The fact that Bingus has 50 speed is kind of crazy.
Okay, wait. And you're gonna take opportunity attacks.
No, I did. Second wind.
Oh, that's right. Second wind. So you can move,
Second wind.
So you can move-
counts as a disengage.
and you can move 25 feet for that, right? Is it
Yeah,
attacker movement?
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's why I'm saying the fact that he has a 50 speed of movement basically means he has an effective 75.
Crazy.
It's wild.
Okay. It is back to there. Okay. The Berserker commanders, they're going to use a combo. As this one's going to use their Frenzied Rush. And they're going to allow everyone to move half their speed forward. And then they're going to move forward themselves. And they're going to attack Bingus. Okay. That is going to be a... Let's see. So a 25, a 31, and a 34.
All three miss.
Okay. And then this one's going to use a turn. Also, these guys are going to try and move up as well. And Alkander, actually, this guy's going to try and move between the two of you. Alkander, 3 are going to attack you, or this 3 they're going to attack you 3 times. And also, now I think about it, I forgot to do this for Bingus, but it's fine. But I already have it for Bingus. But this guy is under half health, and he's going to activate his Bloodied Frenzy, which is going to give him advantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
No. Is the guy between both of us?
Yeah. That's going to be a natural 19 to hit, so which is going to hit. So Alcander, you're going to take. This is with the great axe, so you're going to take 20 points of slashing damage and 30 points of thunder damage.
30 points. So 40.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
your
40.
speed decreased. Wait, I went up different thing. Okay, never mind. Second one, it's going to be double natural sixes, and he's going to miss. And the third one is going to miss as well,
Sweet.
which is really impressive. This pirate admiral is going to make 3 attacks, and this time he's going to use the gun. He's going to try and back off just a little bit. So this is going to be the first one. That is going to be a 36 to hit. Okay, that misses. Or does that hit?
36.
Yeah. Or are you using your shield again?
I guess I could use it as shield again.
Okay, how many charges does that staff have? Because that's what's doing it. Staff of shielding. 10 charges and
after
2
this it'd be
spells. Shield takes 2 charges, and it has 10 charges. So this is using 2 more. So you'll have 3 uses of it afterwards.
No, I have 2 more. Because I apparently had 8 going into today.
Oh well, it's supposed to recover some every long rest.
Oh, well, correct.
So you basically have used 4 now.
Alright, well I have to fix that. What was the hit for the other guy? That hit me?
Oh, the guy who just hit you?
Yeah.
36. The
That's-
guy.
that's for this one. I meant
The guy from
I meant
before.
the guy from before.
That one was a 39.
Oh, okay, never mind. Cool. So this guy, this one I dodged.
Yeah, that was a natural 19. So
Which actually a good thing because I need to go do something that my sister wants me to do.
oh, okay. Well then, let's do quick two more attacks he has.
Alright, well make it fast because she wants me to do it now.
Okay, you're gonna get hit one more time. You're gonna get hit. Actually, wait. 17. Okay, you're gonna get hit once.
Okay.
And I'll just add the damage in for you, and you can just reload.
I can take the
Okay,
damage real
in
fast.
that case, that's going to be around 40 points of piercing damage from the pistol.
So 20.
Yeah.
Okay, not looking good. I'm now down in the double digits of health.
Fun. Okay,
Alright, I'll be right back.
sounds good. This guy's just going to move a bit closer. And this guy's going to kind of move over, and he's going to kind of go into protective stance around the musician. The jammer. Those guys are going to continue jamming, and, well, for being sincere here, you're going to see as all of them are going to recover a little bit of health.
Alright, the plan is simple.
Alright, it is now your turn. Are you just running?
Gonna second wind again to get that disengaged.
You're
Straight
going
for him.
right
Going
for the guy.
Going straight for him. These guys gotta go.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright. That's going to be a 38 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
How many attacks am I making? Okay, I'm making 3. Okay. So
Remember,
38.
if you get a crit on any of them, because 18 to 20 is a crit. Not 18 to crit, 19 to 20.
No, it says 18.
Oh, it is 18 to
It
crit?
says 18.
Never mind.
Yeah,
then.
it's 18.
Cool.
That's a 37.
Okay. No, not a crit?
Not a crit.
Dang.
I would say if it crits.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, wait, how much damage?
No, I'm doing the 3 rolls first. So that's a 38, a 37, and a 38.
Okay, so no crits. Correct?
Okay, what is that? 9, 21 damage,
21 damage? Okay.
18 damage,
Okay.
and another 20 damage.
Okay, that is going to be enough to take that down, because that guy also got hit by the cone of cold from earlier.
Alright.
As one of them gets taken down. And now we have to wait for our camera to get back here.
Oh, wait.
Wait,
No,
no,
not yet.
not yet.
Action surge, action surge.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you have exit surgery. How much movement does Bingus still have?
Another 25.
Another 25? Oh, he has just...
The is simple.
You could just go right here. Yeah.
True! Alright, the plan is simple. That is a 32.
Okay.
A crit.
Yo, crit.
And a 38.
Okay, all of those hit. Especially if you're hitting the musician guy.
That's gonna be 9, 21 damage.
21?
Rolling the non
Oh,
crits first.
remember? Oh, yeah, okay.
22 damage.
Okay.
And then you just get another
And that's actually going to take that guy down.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Actually, I think, yeah. That guy was with the last one. You guys, you only barely need the third attack.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
So you can land the
I get
crit
the
on
crit?
the Admiral.
Oh, okay.
With the, by the way, remember that with the crit, Bingus recovers half. He gets to do
Half
that
of
once
it.
per turn.
Oh.
So once per turn, if he lands a crit, he can recover half the damage he deals. Which I believe he also has Savage Attacker, so you can roll it twice and see if you take the higher one.
Let me see. Let me see if he does.
Oh, also, I forgot to mention this, but as you take down the second musician, there's no one else jamming, so we're having to go with chiller music. There is no more jamming. It is simply just the theme now.
Alright, how much damage is this going to be?
Also, you're going to see as all of them become a little bit weaker due to the loss of the music.
Alright, so that's 6, 12, 17, 18. That is going to be 30 damage.
30 damage? Okay. He's going to take that. That's some of the first damage he's taken, so he's still holding firm.
And now we wait.
And now we wait. Or I could, like, try and figure out what Alcander is doing so we can keep moving. Hey, look at that. Nice.
Hey,
So,
look at that.
The music has changed because Bingus took down the musicians.
wow.
because they were distributing buffs to everyone,
Hmm.
which is why everything was hitting so hard.
And now it's
Gotcha.
weakened.
So now it's weakened, so they shouldn't be dealing as much.
By the way, this fight should probably be the last thing to happen in the session, just because I got a shower before going to dinner.
Okay, sounds good.
Understood.
All right, cool. Is it my turn?
Yep,
Yes.
Bingus has already
Oh,
gone.
okay. Oh yeah, duh. That's why. Okay.
Yep.
Everything's weaker now, so you can try to take out one of the brutes.
Remember, you can also use the scythe attack because that might like one-shot him. And he's bloodied.
You're right.
So
Yeah,
it's an advantage.
Hang on, I'm looking.
You can fish for it.
Because remember, you can attack basically, I think, 4 times if you use all of your things. You got a
I'm
lot
just,
of
like,
chance.
I'm looking at my spells because there's a couple spells that I want to do, or I'm thinking of doing.
Remember, you can do them all as a bonus action now with how we, with that boon you got. I can't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, with your
I'm going
star
to...
upgrade. That's right.
Okay, I'm gonna move that. Nope, no.
What you casting?
I'm going to
He's got
delay blast fireball. Delay blast fireball.
So do note that delayed blast fireball takes a turn to charge. That won't do damage on this turn.
Shit.
That's
Just
why
letting
I'm
you-
saying fish for the crits. Fish
Actually,
for the crits.
If
It
you want
says
to
cast it
set
on
up a
one
spell, my recommendation actually, if you want
Actually,
one,
do I?
I
look
would
at the
cast, because there's some things you have access to that would be good. I'd honestly do. Oh, actually, you know what?
Actually, I do have normal fireball because of my Starcaster.
If I were you, I'd actually do Spirit Guardians. Basically, you call for spirits to protect you. They float around you in a distance of 2 feet from the duration. You can designate any creatures to be unaffected, but basically, these spirits will go around and that because it's the level up, you do 5d8 to anything that fails to save or half, and that's just an automatic thing.
I do also have normal fireball actually because of
Yeah.
Starcaster.
Yeah, but this will do this. This follows with you, by the way, so you can just move around and deal damage to people as you go by.
Am I allowed to do a fireball and then do Spirit Guardians?
No, you can only cast one leveled spell per turn. But this would, I would say do this because it'll allow you to do that. Fireball, I believe, is 60. Actually, I think it's 8d6.
Actually, let me
this-
look at it again.
This one's 5d8. So it's around the same amount, but it will affect more people, and you can attack as well. I guess you can attack anyway.
I could cast fireball at a higher level though.
You could also, do that with Spirit Shroud. You could just instantly kill something because you do have power to kill. Forgot about that.
Very good. Spirit Guardians at 5th level it is.
Okay, sounds good. So you do that. That's centered on you.
Okay, so I need. All right, so it's at
Okay,
20,
I'll roll a Wisdom save for everything.
hang
And
on,
you're
I'm gonna do a different circle first because it needs
Oh,
to be
wow.
at,
Oh.
50. It needs to be at. No. About there. Nope, stop.
Is it 15?
It's at 15. I was just trying to get it. I think that's about center. So yeah, this guy is affected.
Yeah, because he's a large creature. Okay, I'm gonna roll the saves for the both of them. They are both failing. And before anything happens, this guy dies.
Oh, is he like insta dead no matter what?
Well, yeah. No, I rolled the saves, and they both failed.
Oh.
Actually, wait. Oh, well, actually, how much damage? Actually, wait. Yeah, he was really low. Do you want to go ahead and roll 5d8? See how much damage you do to everything you get close to?
I need to roll 78 because it also has the rule of adding an extra.
Oh, you're doing it level 7?
I'm doing it at 5. Oh wait, is it already at 5?
Yeah, it's already at 5. That's what the
I'm
5d8
done,
was.
yeah.
Normally, it's 3rd level. It's 3d8.
All right.
If you get to use one of your
5d8
attacks.
go.
What?
That was terrible. That was a 19.
For damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, either way, that'll still do something.
I wish it did more.
Yeah. Well, you could upcast it if you want to. But you only get those spell slots on a long rest, so keep that in mind.
Yeah, I think it's better to save. I could just shoot that guy down now, right?
Yep.
How many shots do I got right now?
You've got 3.
First one, go. Not 20. Let's go.
Nice. All right, that's 80. I think is it.
You guys are gonna have to give me a second. I am being asked to wash dishes. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright. Alright. Is that guy dead no matter what?
Go ahead and roll damage first. Let's see.
Alright, YOLO. 50!
50?
5-0, yeah.
How much health? Oh gosh, yeah, that guy's dead. That was like half his health. You're gonna want to keep. Oh, I did not mean to delete that.
No, that was me. I didn't realize
Okay.
I had to keep it up.
Yep. All right, and you can just move around so you can get more people in it, because it'll stay with you.
Yeah, I just. Oh, I blocked them. Whoops. How do I group them? Can I group these?
No, you can't. It's okay.
Ah, damn.
So where are you
So
moving?
let's just.
Oh wait, you did group
I,
them.
I did.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll just go over here and get these guys.
Okay, I'll roll space for all of them. And they all fail because their things are no longer being buffed by the music.
They're all taking 19, I think.
They're all
I'm not
taking-
bothered to-
They're all taking 19, and these two guys are passing out.
I'm not bothering to reroll. All right, well I'm gonna shoot the guy next to me.
Okay.
All right, 32 to hit.
32 will hit.
All right, this thing can move. Gotta roll that. That's actually a pretty good roll. Aside from, I got triple sixes and a 1, so 29 total.
Okay, triple sixes and a 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus the 10 that already comes with.
So
the
how much damage was that total?
29.
29? Okay, he'll take that. It's not quite enough to down him. You'll need one more attack to do that.
All right, I'm doing it. Oh yikes! I don't think an 18's gonna hit, will it?
No, but remember that you can expend a spell slot to roll again. I believe I put that under the thing. If I could double check. Because that's just one of the big boons that I gave you with the level 3 for the... No, level... Was it level 3? I think it was... Oh, it was level 2, I think. Oh no, it was
Yes.
level 3.
Right.
Wait, yeah, that's with any D20 test, so that includes attack rolls.
All right, let's go gambling.
We're gonna try again.
Okay, but better position. I'm not sure if it'll hit. 23 to hit.
Okay. Yes, 23 will actually hit.
All
Their
right.
ACs aren't that high.
Oh damn! What is the AC?
Their AC is around like 22.
Oh geez, that kind of barely got it. Okay. Well, never mind, I guess.
Yeah, being this doesn't even really need to roll.
I got 29.
They're just dealing a ton of damage.
I got
Alright, how much
29 for
damage?
again. 29.
Okay. Sounds good. That is That is just barely enough to finish off that guy. Now, if you want to, you can just move close enough to deal damage with the thing to one of them, because you still have some movement left.
15. Yeah, I can't just like move over here.
Okay.
Let me just. That would be 30. And then I think if I go over here, I think the bubble should reach that guy too.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Let me double check the spell to see if it works like that, just to make sure.
I feel like Guard of War.
So basically, it's when the creature enters for the area for the first time or starts a turn there. Yeah, it does that. Okay, yeah, you can just hit everyone with that. That's actually kind of crazy. I've underestimated that spell. Okay, it is actually going to succeed, so it's only going to take half.
Oh, dang. So it takes 10?
Yes, it'll take 10.
Alright.
And you're going over to the other one?
Yes, sir. 15, and then moving you. And it barely touches him, jeez.
Okay, and that one's gonna...
wait.
And this one's going to fail. Both of them are still alive, though.
Mm-hmm.
And it is at this point that, like, you've kind of somewhat cleared a lot of the area around you. As you see that, you have a brief moment to look up as you run, letting the spirits catch these other two pirates, dealing a little bit of damage. But as this happens, you see as there are like cannonballs are flying through the air. You see as there are the ships that are flying, flying over the city, and you see as one of them, one of the ships strikes one of the bell towers, crashing into it and landing in the city. But as you're looking around, I need you to roll a perception check.
Alright. YOLO. That is a 31.
You look around, and as you're looking up, you actually notice a number of figures looking over from the rooftops.
Oh no. Does that mean what I think it means? Yep. Lovely.
As you can now see the members of the Cult of the Unseeing Eye, felines from the western jungle, and you can see as it almost seems like this was set up just to trap you and Bingus. As I need you to make, as they are all simultaneously going to cast spells upon you and Bingus. As they are going to combine cast Hold Monster. Because Hold Person doesn't work on Alkander. Because Alkander is not humanoid. I need you to roll. I need to double check the... I need to quickly double check the spell. Just to make sure that I am doing it right. Um, um, and of course that's the legacy version. Well, I need you to roll. I need you to roll 4 wisdom saving throws at disadvantage.
4 wisdoms at disadvantage. Okay. Alright. That's 19 for that. Oh, whoops, I rolled the wrong one. Okay, so that's the second one's 16. 19 again. 19 again, god dang.
All of them 19?
3 19s and 1 was like 16, I think.
Okay. Do you want to use any of your slots to try and give yourself an advantage on them?
I
I believe you still have 3 slots, or no, I think you have 2 slots left.
I have 2 slots, yeah.
To try, basically 2 chances to try and beat it.
Would I just be like re-rolling a disadvantage wisdom again?
It will be disadvantaged still, yes.
Okay. I don't know if it's worth it. I feel
That
like
or
I
actually no, I'll let you roll straight.
okay, that makes. I'll just roll them both and see what happens. Okay, that one probably didn't do crap. That was a 21 for that one. Alright, what was the other one?
Oh, that's wrong.
Okay, alright, the other reroll was a 26.
What? 26.
I decided to just roll them both again, see what happens. One was 21 and the other was 26.
Okay. You see as the 2 lizard folk captains who were going after me originally back off, seeing that these 4 cultists are all combining their forces against you. And we will have to see if Bingus manages to get out or not. But you feel as you are held firm. Actually, I'm going to roll for Bingus. Because Lund's not here and he's doing dishes, so... Or Dusk isn't here, so let's see what he gets. And I'm actually going to switch to this one, because I like this one better. Okay, alright, wisdom saves. Okay, Bingus got a 10. Bingus got a 12. Bingus got an 8.
Oh man, that's
okay. He is going to use one of his limited use abilities, and he's going to try and use Indomitable, and he's going to try and re-roll it with a plus 16 bonus, and he has to use this roll. Yo, wait, actually?
What?
Bingus somehow managed to get a 17 with disadvantage. We have to add 16 to that. Bingus is not held firm. As he is indomitable.
That sucks to like. Also, like, was it like a collective like 4 spells being used against me, or is it
Yep.
just one?
Collective 4.
Okay, yeah. Because like during that whole thing, I was thinking like thinking about counterspell, but I think that's only used against
That
one.
would only work against one. But Bingus manages to hold firm. Um, as it is now the pirate's turn. I need to. Alright. Okay. Alright, so pirates are gonna make 3. He's actually good. He's gonna make 3 attacks against Bingus. And one of them hits. And actually, because one of them hits, I need to make sure I have the right stat block up. So I need Pirate Admiral. Okay, Bingus is taking about 40 points of damage. And he is charmed. Because Bingus is not immune to being charmed. And he can no longer attack that specific guy. And the other guy is going to use this gun and try and fire a couple shots at him. And that's 2 crits. Bingus is down. I don't think there's any way for him to not be down.
I think at this point it's only a matter of time before I'm down, because I'm at 82.
Which
I'm back.
Oh, nice. Bingus is down.
Oh.
So, basically, a number of cultists have come out and attempted to cast Hold Monster on both Alcander and Bingus. You guys had to roll 4 saves against it because all of them were casting it. Alcander has been paralyzed, and Bingus used Indomitable to escape, and then has quickly been shot down. Alcander, you are stuck for a moment. You see Coralhaven around you being attacked. The city you swore to protect. And this seems to be a coordinated strike against you. The cult knows what you've been doing. You've been doing their work for them. They've been waiting for you to return. But suddenly, for a moment, you believe this is the end. But it's not. As suddenly, you see your eyes leave your backpack one by one as they begin to float around you.
Yo, it's
Alcander.
time.
It's time.
You now have access to Lightbearer State.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay. I need you to... You are now going to switch to using your stat block.
Alright, yeah. Open.
Bingus, I need you to roll a death save.
Really kind of good to find this bad boy.
Dusk, do you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
I hear you. I need to roll the death save, right?
Yep, death save.
I need to see if he has advantage.
I believe. I don't know if he does.
Doesn't look like it does.
Actually, Alcander, I believe one of your abilities you can give him advantage on your stat block.
Alright, I'm going to have this. Alright.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Did Bingus have his Boon of Recovery popped already?
Oh no, he did not.
So he's up. Yeah,
he's
he's
up.
So
I forgot about the Boon of Recovery.
He's at half. He's at half.
Yeah, he's at half. Dang, I forgot about that.
Good thing I checked.
Yeah, good thing is. Okay, but you see as, firing at one of the cultists, one of your eyes shoots a laser beam at it. Alcander, I need you to roll a d12 to figure out which one that is.
1d12 coming right up. YOLO. 9.
Okay, check your stat block and tell me which eye ray that is.
The Nether Eye's Disintegration Ray.
Oh gosh dang it. Okay. It's like, of course it goes for one of the most powerful ones first. Okay, who are you targeting with it?
Does that have to be anyone specific?
None. Well, anyone you want. Is one target.
Let's go for this guy in the bottom left.
This guy? Okay, sounds good. How much damage does that do?
Let me hang on.
You can either roll the dice or you can use the average.
8d8. Okay, yeah, I'll go for that. Nope, that's 9.
All right, how much? Oh,
Hang on. Oh, that was kind of.
you just want to use the average?
No, I think the average would be less, wouldn't it?
Oh, I don't know. Okay, 37. As you fire, one of your eyes fires a disintegration ray at this cultist. However, it does seem to manage to hold on.
Darn. I do need a dexterity saving throw, by the way.
Oh, dex save?
Yeah. DC of 29.
Okay, well, they rolled a natural... Wait, again, from that guy?
What?
Oh, from that guy or someone else?
From that guy.
Okay, from that guy, they rolled a natural 4.
Loser!
Nice. So, yeah.
Whoa.
If the target is a non-magical object or a creation of magical force, a 10-foot cube of it disintegrates into dust. Success, half damage, failure. If the target is a creature and this damage reduces it to 0 hit points, it disintegrates into dust. Okay. Alright, am I able to do anything else?
It is your turn. You can do whatever you want.
Alright, how many turns do I get again for this?
It is your turn. So you can just reference your stat block for anything. That includes, like, basically, you're going to want to reference the stat block for everything. Because you're going to need to... Because everything's been buffed.
Okay, well then... 4 crossbow shots at whomever. Let's go with both the pirate guys.
Okay, both of those guys?
And then... actually, let me look at the thing again. Just double check the range. Oh, 100 is the...
no, it's not the minimum. That's just... Normally it would be that. Technically, you can hit anyone within 400 feet.
I meant like 100 as in like the max, like the good damage.
No, that's not the minimum. The average damage per shot is like 34, but... Yeah. So you can continue to roll... You can do that, or you can do the average damage, or you can just roll dice for each one. in hopes of getting higher.
Now my brain is confused. Okay.
Sorry. You can hit all of them pretty easily.
Yeah, cause like. All right. Yeah, I wish I could just. You know what? I'm just gonna shrink this window to add just this on standby better.
Also, you can. Another thing, it's not really explained very well, but if you use your bite attack, you can use that to recover a bunch of HP. Like if you bite, I'm just a little tutorial. If you bite this guy, you can get sneak attack because Bingus is right there.
You know what?
And you would heal equal to the damage dealt.
Let's do it. Come here. Alright. So what? So plus 23 to hit. Damn, that's crazy. Alright. No way!
Did you crit?
No, I rolled
that's
a
a
nat
nat
1!
one.
A nat 1! Are you kidding me?
Remember that you can,
Oh,
well,
it is a plus. It's plus 23 to hit on that. So what would it the?
actually, now thinking about it, a natural 1 probably still would have hit.
Yeah. What's this dude's AC?
I think 22.
Yeah.
You didn't even need to roll.
Lamau.
That's funny.
You don't even need to. You don't even need to roll. That's actually crazy.
I mean, the only thing I would need to roll is if it's a freaking crit. So.
Okay, go ahead and do that, and I believe, if I'm correct, your sneak attack damage is increased. Your sneak attack damage is, you know what?
Oh, yeah, sneak attack
it's
is on there,
tripled.
I love that on the thing it says the Alcantor deals.
Yeah, it just does
Alright,
that every time. So that's, yeah. So you're gonna roll 24d6.
Alright, I'll do the Fang Bite first, which I'm actually like confused about like the what's it saying with the hit 20 parentheses 1d4 plus 18.
Wait, what?
What's with the like the numbers that are right next to the hit on the thing?
Right next to the hit. Oh, like right next to the dice? That's the average damage.
Okay.
So basically, if you see they deal an extra 84 and then it has in parentheses the dice, that's so if you want to, you can use average damage.
Okay. I think in that sense, it's probably better to just do the average thing for the.
Okay,
Fang
sounds
Bite.
good. So you're gonna recover a lot.
Yeah, 20 on that.
Yeah, you're gonna recover about 104 points of HP.
104? Wait, what?
Because it's equal to the damage dealt,
Oh, including the sneak attack?
including the sneak attack. It says so on the Fanged
God.
Bite.
Oh my god, I didn't even see that. Jeez. Okay, well actually, hang on. I'm gonna. Okay, I think. Am I allowed to do the average for the Fang Bite, but then roll for the sneak attack?
Sure.
All right. We'll do the average for that, and then 24d6. Got it.
And I would say that you, with your current HP amount, you are going to just heal the full. So you can start referencing the amount of HP you have on your stat block.
So wait, so am I at full health then?
You would be at full. Basically, yeah, you just recovered a full because that was like a heck of a lot.
All right. Well, I'm currently at 82. I did get 86, so that'd be 106.
Yeah. So you're going to be right up to full, which means that you are going to have 307 hit points.
307.
Because that's what's on your stat block. Lightbearer gives you that hit point buff when you are in Lightbearer state.
So do I? Damn, now my mind is broken.
Yeah, it's okay. It's like a whole new kit.
Yeah. But it's like, do I like when I activated library state, do I just like automatically heal to full health?
No, you basically gained a certain number of additional hit points. Basically what you need to do is you need to subtract the amount you've already lost, and then just subtract it from that amount, but you're already at full hit points now because of the Fang fight. So now you're at full.
Okay. Alright,
And this guy is very dead.
Alright, Alright, okay, it doesn't say I can do a Fang Bite and then other attacks, so...
I will say that that because the multi-attack is just to make it a little bit easier, because that's what you'll typically do. I will say that'll be your action, which means you'll have a bonus action to do whatever you wish.
Does that include multi-attack?
No. But you would basically have one more attack. Or you can use one of your Nether Star boons that you've had for a while and just haven't used. Because I put them on there as well. There's the Attack of the Dead, where you can bring back a creature who died in the last minute to fight by your side. If you want to, you can do that.
I think for now I'm just gonna shoot my shot against the other pirate.
Okay.
Alright, so 20. Alright. Let's see. 8 plus. Alright, 30 to hit, so.
Yeah. That'll hit. You didn't really even need a roll.
Yeah, that's well, I mean, again, it was only if I could get the crit or not.
Yeah.
Because like crit could be significant. Okay, so let me see what the. Oh wait, no, wrong one. 48 plus 16. What is this? 36.
Okay, and that's gonna take that guy down.
Sweet.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
And I believe that's it for my turn. Right?
Okay, Bingus, it is your turn.
Yep, all right, cool.
All right. What can I?
Oh, shoot, we should probably get wrapping it up like very soon. I still need to shower.
Let's finish this up. What can I do?
But maybe I'll just make it to make it easier. They're going to all kind of teleport closer so they can actually do melee combat with you. We'll just say that they'll just get a turn to do that. Being that they now need to get in and actually do their dirty work, and not just hold you tight while they steal the eyes.
Steal, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
The plan is simple.
Alrighty, attack.
That's a crit.
What? The crit?
No, here we go again.
Here we go.
The crit. That's a natural 3. What is that gonna be? That is a 25 still.
Okay. So
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just realized
Bingus
it's
doesn't.
the same thing for Bingus.
Yep.
Oh, that's another crit.
Alright. So that's 2 crits in a normal attack.
Yep.
And then you get to roll one more attack because Bingus gets an additional attack when on as a bonus action.
Oh, I forgot about that. Okay, hang on, let me roll this. Another crit!
And Bingus gets to recover damage. Recover healing equal to 1.
You know what the rolls were?
What?
In order, 19, 3, 20, 19.
That's crazy. Okay, alrighty. Let's do this.
Alright, roll the non-crit. 5, 17.
Okay.
10, 16, 17, 29. I get half of that, so that's 14. 14 or 15?
15.
Okay. Roll crit number 2. 2, 5, 11, 17, another 29. And crit 3. 12, 17, another 29.
Another 29. Okay. The 29, 29, and what?
29, 29, 29. Oh, wait, no.
329s?
It was-
Holy crap.
Yeah, it was. Was it 3? Yeah, it was 329s. 329s and a 27.
Goodness, that's over 100 points of damage.
Yes.
Very good for Bingus. How much health do these guys have? Not enough. That guy's done.
Which means.
You know what that means? It's time.
Oh,
All right, do it so we can all go home.
Pretty good.
oh wait, do you have one more attack?
And killed with a crit.
I know, but you. Oh, I guess you're right.
Oh yeah, because you get extra turns after crits.
Well,
I
wait.
believe it's just one extra.
Yeah, it's just one extra as a bonus action.
No, I did the bonus action.
Oh yeah, you don't get.
But then-
Bingus
but then I
doesn't
killed on
get.
a crit.
Bingus doesn't get it anymore.
Killed on a crit.
Yeah, that's part of Great Weapon Master. It's a crit or kill. Yeah. So he doesn't get any additional attacks.
Well,
Oh,
either way.
okay.
Okay. I'll just do the cultist's turn really quick. They are all going to send forth little like illusions of like little dragons. And they're all going to take swipes at the both of you. Three are gonna go. We're going to have 3 attacks against Bingus and 3 attacks against Alkander. I highly doubt any of them are going to hit Alkander, but we will see. That's a natural 1 and 2 29s
Lol.
against Alkander, and then against Bingus, that's a 25, a 31, and a 29.
I think all those miss, right?
Yeah, they all miss, which is
Yeah.
sad. For that. This one's gonna see what happens, and they're gonna start running.
I'd love to see them try.
But the other two are gonna keep. They're gonna maintain their resolve. All right, Alkander, it's your turn. I think you can probably finish this.
I'm shooting this guy down. Not that merchant. I'm shooting this guy down.
He's running. He dies. All right. Okay, let's do it. Let's see it.
Alright. 1d20 roll. Here we go.
Oh,
Damn, it wasn't a crit, but it was a. It wasn't a crit. That's all I'll say.
wasn't a crit. All right. Well, do you just want to use your average damage to make it quick?
Yeah, sure, 34.
Okay, sounds good. He'll take 34. Are you wanting to fire multiple at him?
I'm guessing based on that he's not dead yet.
Nope.
Sure, let's.
They've got about 100 HP each.
Not a crit.
Not a crit. Okay, he'll take another. But. Okay. Well, let's do it. Well, it's 25 to hit. Yeah, he's pretty much. Actually, not 25. 22. Yeah, pretty much guaranteed to hit, though. So.
Yeah, 22 is the plus to hit.
Yeah. And these
Alright,
guys
well-
have slightly higher ACs, but.
Alright, well.
Unless you didn't roll
Yeah.
a natural 20.
Definitely not a thing that time. I rolled the actual thing, but whatever.
Okay, so. Alright. Alright, so you got
I think-
three non. Okay, so 3 non.
Okay, I just double checked. 34 times 3 is 102, so he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead now.
And I'm gonna shoot the guy in front of me now.
Actually, if you want to, you could just insta-kill one of them with power word kill. You have that. And you can... Because technically, it's your action to do 3, and then your bonus action is to do one of them.
Where is it? What was the spell again?
Power word kill. It's 9th level.
Oh, kill!
Yep, because he has that from the Wand of Orcus.
And I can only do that because I'm in Lightbearer?
No, you've always had that. Or you've had that since the tower. They just need to have 100 hit points or... they just need to have 100 hit points or less. Which for this, we'll say they have 100 hit points. So it'll work.
Usable.
What?
My 9th level slot isn't usable. Let's go into
No, it's with the item.
It's with the item.
It's with an item, so you just get to use it.
Alright, well, sure, let's do it. Alright, is there actually a thing that he needs to do? No, he just, okay, yeah.
Yeah, he just dies. Bloop. You just see as you do this, and the same as you saw in Lum once, the magical chain before a dagger just stabs right through them.
I just wanted to see what the damage would have been. It was 59, but yeah. Alright. Finish him, Binkus.
Alright, the plan is simple.
The plan is simple.
Finish it so I can get in the shower.
Alright, that hits. That hits. Watch this be a crit. It's not. That's 14 damage. 19 damage. And then 21 damage.
21. You know, I think it's safe enough to say that you guys win this fight.
I think I did get that guy because he came down from the bottom left, right? I'm pretty sure I got that guy.
He did. Oh yeah. Okay. Did Bingus get any crits?
He got no crits.
He got no crits. Sad day. Well, he starts running. Alcander, you can just... actually, he starts running. Bingus, you get an opportunity attack.
Ooh. Do it. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh. You get an opportunity attack.
Oh.
Because he ran.
You mentioned that to... You said Alcander, bro.
Oh,
No, but then he said lump.
Lump. You get an Alcander. You get, yeah.
Alright, that hits anyway, so I can just roll the damage. That is 22.
Okay.
I think he's dead.
He is almost dead. But, Alcander, roll me a d12. Because you forgot to do that.
Alright.
This guy's getting shot.
I wasn't sure if that's like, just because I can do that.
No, you do that every turn.
Nope.
Technically, you do it
reroll.
every...
I don't have it yet.
Reroll. Reroll. Yeah, if you don't have a 12. Yeah, you do that at the beginning of every turn.
Okay, yeah, I need to
For
remember that,
free.
because I wasn't sure about that. The Exotic Eye Slowing Ray.
His movement is dramatically slowed.
In the brief moment before he's dead.
And basically, Alcander, I'm just gonna flavor this for you because I think it would be cool. You slow him down as you take your time. You line up a shot and you deal the final blow. And that is where we will end the session. And I will say that although this is a larger scale attack across all over Coralhaven, we will cut to after the attack next session and say that you guys managed to fight them all off. With the others retreating. Okay, with that, and that is the end of the session.
Alright.
Alright.